Happy New Year, my darlings. How's everybody doing? This is my first video 2024. It was supposed to be done in 2023, but we're going to let that part go. Did y'all have a good New Year? I was chilling. I had a hangover. I was good. I partied with some of my siblings that Saturday before New Year's Eve. I was out for 2 days. Took the kids out for 2 days. Got to go back to work tomorrow. We're probably not going to go back just because, why? So yeah. But anyway, I told y'all in 2023 that Evelyn Lozada did not want that man. She do not want that man. She don't want that man. Because outside of the fact that she's been through a lot in relationships, if she really wanted that man and was fully attracted to that man and really, like, outside of all her traumas that she's always had, she still would have married him. She still would have did it. Okay? Yet she's not going to do it all of a sudden. I don't want to say she using Vaughn, but I mean, judging by this past episode, I mean, what else do the people supposed to expect? I mean, my God, like, we'll get into it. Okay, the first thing we see, Brittany she no longer wants to be a part of the group, Brittany. And she had a meeting with Jac'eil at the end, and she was just like, I'm done, I'm over with. And she was just like, these women don't treat each other right, and I'm sick of the favoritism and blah, blah, blah. I wish a Brittany personality was there during the OG era of Basketball Wives. So that OG can have somebody on her side. We was on her side, but I mean somebody on the show, right? But I think Cece was on her side, but Cece, she's not a kind of person, We needed another one. But anyway, so I agree with what Brittany says. But I also don't know what she wants. Like, Brittany, I just don't understand. Like, what did you expect? You think the OGs are going to cower to you? Do you think that... I mean, at the end of the day, you are a new person coming onto a show that they have helped establish. And these girls are cliquish. They are mean girls. They can be. They, like I've said, as far as this season of Basketball Wives, I guess probably because they've got so much backlash in the past, they have actually been quite lovely. The OGs, they wasn't necessarily bullying the girls, etc. It just wasn't that compared to the past seasons, because usually they drag the new girls through the mud. But on this season, they was more open and more kind and stuff. But obviously, you were still able to see through it, Brittany. So good for you. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't know what you want from them. What you should have did was just came on here and had your stuff together like Jac'eil and flipped this opportunity. Now, I don't know Jac'eil, but I think that as long as Jac'eil gets what she wants out the show, she could care less if she's actually friends with these women. And that's where you and Clayanna and Vanessa and who else? You, Clayanna, and whoever else got wrong, on this season. That's what you should have did. But I think that Brittany probably came on the show probably because they just approached her. She needed a quick check, and maybe, I don't know, maybe somewhere she was looking for true friendship in these ladies. In which, bless her heart, I don't know why. I don't know why people go on reality shows looking for friends. Use them how they use you. Hey, get what you need from this opportunity. Expand your brand. Get new opportunities from it, etc. And go on about your business, But we're going to pray for Brittany. And hope that she finds, healing and stuff. And I feel like Brittany was also running from her problems as well. Brittany's gone through a lot, especially with that baby daddy / ex-husband of hers. And she still dealing with that. And maybe she thought that this was going to be a welcome distraction. She was going to come out here and maybe to the courts it was going to look good that she was doing something with herself. I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs. But whatever Brittany expected, it was not it. So, you know, good luck, sis. I think I'm praying for Brittany. I think she's gonna be all right. Hopefully. There's a part of me just wants to hug Brittany. I feel like she's been through it for sure and still going through it. She said in that conversation with Jac'eil, she said she feels like Jac'eil just wants to be liked by everybody. I don't get that from Jac'eil. I think that Jac'eil is just using this opportunity. Of course, she's being kind and friendly towards everybody because why not? You got to film with them. You go on the show. You know, you want people to vouch for you if need be. And so it's just like, you know, I may need these women for a business opportunity, or I may need these women to remain on the show to keep my checks coming in, you know, for my kids and stuff. And so that's what I'm going to do. Whether we real friends or not, who cares? Get your money, you know? So I don't know. I like Jac'eil personally. I like Jac'eil more than I like some of the OGs. Anyway, but we'll see. Let me see. Jen met up with her, I guess he's the fiance now from social media, Christian, and his mama. He looks a lot like his mama. He said that he's going to talk to Vanessa about her comments about what she said about him and his son. I felt like Jennifer should have nipped that in the butt then. Let's just talk about it. He ended up approaching Vanessa at Evelyn's bodysuit showcase. And I didn't like it. I did not. Now, mind you, I'm not a parent, but I do have many kids in my family, little cousins that I would go to the end of the earth for, and nieces and nephews that I would gladly fight for. It's fine. If need be, fighting or anything is my very, very last result. But if it absolutely comes to that, then hey, this is what you got to do in certain situations, child. People just crazy. Anyway, but like I said, I'm not a parent. But and so I don't necessarily know how that feels for somebody to talk ill will about you and your kids, even though she didn't necessarily say anything about the kids. But you know, people are gonna bring, or she talked about the kids, but not like she was talking about the kids. She was talking about him. But whatever. She mentioned the kids. So he approached Vanessa. He was already steaming, and there was a look or something in his eyes. I was just like, ooh. He kind of scared me a little bit. Jennifer, I don't know. Now, he was talking to Vanessa. He was just like, well, I do have another child. He was like, I do have 2 kids, but biologically I have 3 because apparently his rights was taken from him when he was 17 years old by the grandparents. And so he's working on establishing a relationship with that child now. So, yeah, you know, I don't know how that is, but apparently Jen knew the situation, and yeah, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like the vibe. I didn't like how he was talking to Vanessa. I just, he just gives me, I don't like I said, when it's appropriate, it's appropriate, but I felt like because Vanessa had already got cussed out by Evelyn, by Jennifer, and even Brooke, I don't feel like he needed to say anything to her in that moment. Especially because Vanessa has no backup. Vanessa is married, but she ain't got no husband. Let's keep it a buck. She's technically married, but that man could care less about her. So, you know, I don't know. It's just certain situations, you know. I don't fall into the whole, this is what a man should do, this is what a woman should do, a man shouldn't do this, a woman shouldn't do. I don't fall into all that foolishness. But it's seen as how mainly because the situation had already been handled by Vanessa, I didn't really see the point in Christian stepping to Vanessa. Now, had Vanessa kept going and kept starting shit and stirring stuff up, then say something to her. But like I said, seeing as how she already got cussed out like 3-4 times, I don't think he shouldn't have said. I wouldn't have said nothing to Vanessa. I would have ignored her. But whatever. Obviously, it's something that still pains him to this day, and he has been to prison and all this kind of stuff. So yeah. We're gonna pray for Jennifer, and we're gonna wish Jennifer the best in love and luck. But it's something about him I can't put my finger on it. He's too fame hungry. He's up in the picture. He's just as pretty as she is. And he just want to be up at everything. He's in every business meeting she's in. And I feel like she gonna mess around and make him her manager. And then we all know how that goes, right? From Mary J. Blige to Tamar Braxton. I mean, we can go on and on. We see all the time that these, successful women in the spotlight, and then they make their dudes their managers and stuff, and the relationship never lasts after that. Then you have to end up paying him double, because he gotta get the manager checks too, as well as alimony and everything else, because you're the breadwinner. So we just hope that that's not the situation that Jennifer's gonna land herself in. But we all know that Jennifer is gullible at her old age, and so we're going to pray for our good sis Jennifer, right? Evelyn, she's inviting the girls over to help pack for her bodysuit line. I like her little bodysuits. They cute. I'm going to try to squeeze into one. Evelyn, can you give me an extra smile? Anyway, y'all don't say nothing, okay? It's a new year. So yeah, she's doing that and blah blah blah. LeBron and Evelyn, like I said, she don't want that man. He's talking to the lady who owns the building, I guess, or who works at the building that Evelyn's trying to have the venue at. And he tells the lady that she asked, well, who is you, basically? And he was just like, well, I'm the fiance. So Evelyn's talking to the lady, and he was just like, yeah, I heard that you're engaged. And Evelyn was like, I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. And the lady was being extra nosy. But I peeped up on what the lady was trying to do. The lady was just like, who is these people of color in my establishment? Like, what's going on? That's what she was giving me. But anyway, we get to Evelyn's event. Like I said, we already talked about the Vanessa and Christian and Jennifer thing. Jennifer's also doing a movie, and she wants Jac'eil and Evelyn to be in it. Also, at the event, Jennifer apologized to Shanice. She had a brief moment with Shanice, and it was cute. They were both fake, both Jennifer and Shanice. Fake smiles, fake hugs. It's whatever. Who cares if Jennifer said it or not? At the end of that, Vaughn, he gave Evelyn some flowers, like this bouquet, roses, and 2 bottles, I guess, of champagne in the middle. She was just like, oh, thank you, thank you. She didn't hug him, kiss him, nothing. I was just like, ooh. It's so awkward between them. Evelyn, you borderline mean to that man. That's a good man. And if you knew you weren't healed in all this kind of situation, why did you even entertain him? You met him on a reality show. In most cases, that don't work out. Meeting people on the reality show and thinking it's going to work in real life. We see what Tamar going through with her silly self. So most of the time, that don't work. But I think Evelyn actually lucked out and got a good man in Vaughn. But like I said, she don't want him. She don't want. Evelyn's used to thugs and things, and so yeah, I don't know. Shani, is it Shani, whatever, Chantel, I think that's her name. Jacquei's daughter, the one that she likes. Y'all stop. The youngest daughter, the Chantel, the light skinned one. She is getting engaged, but she don't really want Jac'eil to be have nothing to do with it, because Jac'eil is a lot. But she's getting engaged, and so congrats to her. Y'all so shady. Let me see what else is going on. Brooke. Brooke she don't know what she wants to do with her ex-husband. He's trying his best to get back with her. She hasn't officially signed the divorce papers. So she's just trying to figure out what to do in the situation with the husband. They have trauma bonding. They have bonded because they both have lost kids. Actually, when she got the news that her daughter had passed, he was right there with her in that moment. So it just so happened to work out that way. And so, he can relate to her. And that's probably the hardest thing you could ever go through is to lose a child. So, they bonded in that aspect, and he wants her back, but she just don't know what to do. I don't know. I can't say nothing. I haven't been in a real relationship in so long. I don't even know what it looked like. I'm a strong believer in don't go back to an ex, because an ex is an ex for a reason, and that same reason as to why you broke up with them, it will resurface eventually. But sometimes people do change, and you do have to give people a chance. So I don't know what to do. But he did cheat on Brooke, as fine as Brooke is. But, obviously that don't mean nothing for a man, does it? So I don't know. I don't know what to tell Brooke to do. Just follow your heart, child, but just don't dive in too deep, child. Just always have in the back of your mind, it might go left. If you always have that it might go left, don't go completely diving in like Trey Songz, then you're gonna be all right. If he messes up again, it won't hurt as bad. Let me see what else is going on. So Evelyn, I think this is the end. Evelyn talks to who she talks to. Evelyn talks to Shawnee on FaceTime or whatever, and they're discussing a possible trip to Houston, which is where Shawnee resides now with her husband. And she was just like, I only want the veterans there, though, Shawnee. So it's only going to be Shawnee, Evelyn, Jac'eil, Jennifer, and Brooke. And the other ladies are not going to be around. So I just wonder how this trip is going to go. But we'll see what it gives. It's giving boring so far. But, I mean, we'll see. Have y'all seen the setup? I have to find the picture. Have y'all seen the setup for the Basketball Wives reunion? Apparently, Vanessa's not there. And it's 8 seats. But Shawnee is one of the seats. As if she was a part of the season. We all know you're a part of the show. But you helped create the show, but you were not on the show, so why is Shawnee even there? If anything, Shawnee can be the host, I guess, but they got tired John Sally hosting again. It's just, Basketball Wives, y'all need to do better. Y'all are dated. I don't understand. Y'all should just got Tamar. Y'all got Tamar, for the last 2 seasons or so of the show? Tamar be hosting random shows for no reason. So I don't know why they just didn't get no connection to the show. Let's just get Tamar. So why Tamar didn't host? John Sally? Did he even know who y'all are? What's going on? Does John even know what year it is? Why is he talking to John Sally? Whatever. But yeah, that was it. Basketball Wives. My Basketball Wives Orlando review is coming soon, child. It's 2024. Let's go. I am Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at Skinsware on Instagram and Twitter, at Skinsware89 on Snapchat, Chesking on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later.